should be live as well. Cool, mic is good. I might turn down the mic a little bit. You got my chat rolling. Cool.
Cool.
Yeah, nice. Cool, so yeah, my stream, unfortunately, my audio, I can't hear the game, but I've played this game I've played the whole game 3 times, and
You played it 3 times?
Yeah, my audience should be able to hear, like, on the other end. You guys should be able to hear the audio. I can't, but I could hear Nishquik, and that's pretty much all that matters. I mean, I'm cool.
Alright. Oh, wait, I need to add you to the game. Like, the most important thing.
I know, let's do it. You know what, I might put on some...
I'm Milkiwi, not Kapow Ops. Oh, hello, Milkiwi. Is that Kapow? I'm gonna call you Kapow now. Someone in the chat.
That's
Online
awesome.
Play.
Dude, I'm gonna
create a room.
I'm gonna put on some relaxing, like a relaxing Zelda music playlist, so I have something to listen to.
Yeah. Don't. Oh, you can't do it here.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So I'm gonna make it really quiet.
Sup, Henry?
All right.
Wait, Skylink say something. Okay. Wait. Oh, let me turn you up. Okay. There. You might be able to hear him now.
Cool. So the stream is going. I am going. I'm coming in the game now, so online play. You created a room, right? Okay. All right. I think I need like an epic Nintendo music playlist. This is way too chill. Oh, you can't hear me? Oh, okay. Cool. So you press minus, it should be in the top right corner when you're on the world select screen. Okay, I have no idea if my face can be seen. Here, I'm gonna try this again. Okay, cool. Nice. Were you able to get that figured out? Alright, cool. Nice. Just gonna check something. Cool. Cool. I am good to go. You got your Okay, I'm trying to okay, got it. I'm in. Yeah, I'm good. I'm on. Cool. Yeah, so my game audio should be working. I'm gonna turn down my microphone audio just a teeny bit. Yeah, cool. Cool, we're good. I'm ready. Let's roll. Everything should be good. Yeah. Nice, let's go. I'm gonna switch to Toad. I was playing 3D World with my friends last night, actually, and I was playing as Toad, and I was just killing it as Toad, so I'm gonna play as Toad. We could do it at the beginning of every level. You could switch your character. I'm turning off silencing my phone from any annoying people. Alright, let's do this. Alright, let's go. Yeah, so if you run up to someone, so if you press the action button, I call it action because you run and you attack with it, near someone you will pick them up. But to get out of... Yeah, there you go. That's a good way to look at it. I remember my friends, I was playing with this game with my friends last night. I'm like, yeah, you press Y to run and attack and pick people up. They're like, wow, I would rather prefer that to be like 3 different buttons. I'm like, yeah, whatever. You know. Okay. Yeah. It's actually interesting how it works. You can go bubble if you want to save yourself. Ooh. Oh, there's a little roofing, so it's kind of hard to make that jump, but whatever. It's easier if we go around. Here. Yes, no problem. Trust me, I've played this game with people that are horrible, so you should be fine. I mean, you seem like you've played a lot of video games, so you should be fine. I mean, this... Right. Honestly, that was actually really cool, because in 3D Land, you would be like, oh, how do I get to this star coin? And then you would find out that, oh, the star coin is actually, like, closer, you know? Like, with the perception. Yeah, I love that, too. Yes, it did. I don't think I played Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask in 3D on the 3DS. I don't know. I just didn't really care about it. Same thing with Kid Icarus Uprising. I feel like the more like serious like action games, I just said no to the 3D. You know? Yeah, I did at the end of the day, even though I didn't use it that much, I still did overall love it. Yeah. Ah, yes. That's so funny. He literally was just going for you. He didn't even go for me. You could... I think you press L and R at the same time to bubble, if you ever find yourself in a... Oh! Dang it. Okay, I guess bubble didn't work. Okay, so it's L and R at the same time. Yeah. You just jump. Whoa, I'm swimming in the sand fall. Waterfall made out of sand. That's always nice. I'm probably gonna get distracted talking about a lot of stuff. I have played Mario Party 7. Yes, I think it is... Oh, really? Okay, here's the thing. My copy is dead. My copy... Yeah, because... Oh, yeah, save him. Oh, yeah, you know what? I forgot we were playing on, like, your file. Because, like, I already got all the green stars and stuff. Oh, we missed one. Ah, whatever. Wow, that stamp was really easy. No worries. I appreciate the apology in advance. You got it. You got it. Nice. I did. I did. I definitely did. So I have a funny story about my experience with Majora's Mask. Are you ready? Okay, so I whoa, the weird lag. Anyway, so I originally did not want to play Majora's Mask because of the time limit. I don't like, especially in a game like Zelda, I hate the idea of a time limit. Like, it bothers the crap out of me. So I actually played Majora's Mask on an emulator and hacked the game to get rid of the time limit. Yeah. I think the people that created the mod, they were somehow able to adjust the code and to make people like still move and stuff like that, because obviously like the Running Man has like a specific schedule that he does. So like they were able, yeah, so check this out. I turned it off from the beginning of the game, so I made it, I think I was done with the intro part of the game, where you get the Ocarina of Time back from Skull Kid, and then you go back in time for the first time. So like before you go into the Southern Swamp area. And when I went back, when I was going into the Southern Swamp areas when I turned the mod on, but it was locked on the second day. So the whole game was locked on the second day, but everything was working just fine. And I was actually able to beat the first two dungeons. So I did the Southern Swamp area, and then I did the Snow Goron Mountain area. And it all worked well until I had to get Epona. Exactly. So I did not know that, and I was unable to get Epona. Yes, exactly. So, and here's the thing, I kept running off of save states, like I didn't save properly for some reason. I don't know why. I was being dumb and didn't save properly. I was just saving through the emulator. So like I'm like, oh, okay. I kind of forgot that I turned off the time limit, and so I restarted the game, and literally my whole progress of the first two dungeons, done, gone. Yeah, completely gone. And so I kind of just got a little like frustrated, and then I just did not do I did not play Majora's Mask until the 3DS version came out. So my first experience of the game was with the 3DS version. Yeah. It's good. It's good, but after hearing, like, I didn't hear the criticism about the 3DS version until after, like, I finished the 3DS version. Yeah, I think it was the fish in the Great Bay. That boss was like heavily changed. Ooh, you got it. I got it. Yeah, it was under the staircase. Oh yeah, that one changed. Yeah, yeah, you're right. They did. Oh, I tried. Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess we could. Nice. It's just a cardboard. Yep, and you literally got it. You're in midair. You're about to get it. Yep. Oh, dude, I don't remember that one. Unfortunately, I appreciate the love and remembering, what's it called? I appreciate the love and remembering Mario Party 7. Like I said, my version's dead, like my GameCube disc. Like, it doesn't have any scratches on it, but when I load it in my Wii, it just doesn't work. And, like, I'll see the title screen, I'll press start, and then it just crashes. It's so sad. I'm thinking about buying a whole new copy, because Mario Party 7 and 8 are my favorites in the entire series. Yeah. Cool. Oh yeah, you're, I can't hear you, Nishquik. I don't know if you could hear me. Oh, okay. Yes, it does not. Oh, yeah. Just, are you playing on a Pro Controller? I just realized... Yeah, exactly. Do I have it too? Yeah, I have it too. Cool. So right now, for anyone, well, obviously on Nishquik's stream you can't hear this, but if you're on my stream, I'm actually listening to a playlist because I can't hear the audio of the game, but you guys should be able to hear it. And yeah, that's what I was gonna get into. It's the boss battle theme from Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. I love the Mario and Luigi games. There is a green star under here. Yeah, Yeah, it's by far one of my, let me see here. It is my 5th favorite Mario game of all time. Bowser's Inside Story. You played Dream Team and Paper Jam? Ooh, I mean, they're so good. Honestly, if I were to play one, it would be Bowser's Inside Story on the DS. Oh. Yeah, that's fun. Yeah. It's all good. Here, I'm gonna try something cool. This gyro is so weird. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna open the next one now. Ooh, we should try to get that. I'm gonna get it. You can stand there. I got it. I'm good. Nice. So... Really? Wow. You know, speaking of wishing to use the Tears of the Kingdom ability, for a video I'm currently working on right now, I'll actually give a special preview about it right now. I'm working on a theory that has to do with the Zora and Princess Ruto. Yes. Well, yes and no. You'll have to see in the video. It's a big timeline theory, but while so the Zora stone monuments that are all across Zora's domain that give a lot of lore and history, they do mention Ruto. And I was in Breath of the Wild. You're next to the one that mentions Ruto. You're right next to it when you teleport to Vah Ruta. And so when I went to that place in Tears of the Kingdom, I realized that what's it called? That when I went to that place in in Breath of the Wild, I wanted to go to where Divine Beast Vah Ruta was in Tears of the Kingdom, but you can't teleport there, so you have to go to the Skyview Tower that in the Zora area. And when I was like, when I was going, I'm like, okay, I want to use Tulin's power. And so when I did it in Breath of the Wild, I couldn't use Tulin's power, and I kept pressing A. And I'm like, oh, dude, that would be so nice to have right now. Yeah, like it's I didn't realize how much I relied on it in yeah. Oh, I'm not gonna make it. Oh, okay, I made it. Yeah, go for it. Nice. So my friend, I got a friend that's watching the stream live, and he's telling me that it's going well. He said that he's been watching it. Yeah. So yeah. Cool. Yeah. Anyway, so if anybody, I got a dead chat on my channel, so I don't know whoever's watching, but whoever's watching, I am streaming with Nishquik Pops. He is an excellent Nintendo YouTuber, also goes into RPG games in general. He loves Xenoblade a lot. Yeah, so if you guys are into any of that, go check out his channel. Awesome stuff. He just made a great video on Mario Wonder, and you just made a video a couple days ago on what you really thought about Tears of the Kingdom story. Yeah. Yeah, let's go. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, dude. I actually just watched a video, I think I sent it to you, or maybe I told you about it. I think I forgot to send it to you, but it was from Gossipgeist. He's a new rising Zelda theorist YouTuber. And he just made a video on all the inconsistencies with, like, the map in Breath of the Wild and how certain things don't... Yeah. Like, how certain things don't match up. The biggest one is where Sheikah Tower was in Breath of the Wild. There is an enemy, like a huge monster, where you see its bones where the Sheikah Tower should be. And technically, if the Sheikah Tower truly existed, it would be able to destroy those bones and push them to the side and make a huge hole. But geographically, in Tears of the Kingdom, that's not the case. So Tears of the Kingdom does not pay attention to the consistency of the map in Breath of the Wild. So when it comes to exploring the map and the world, it's inconsistent. Yeah, sometimes like the drop-off area for like where like you die is like kind of interesting. Yeah, so, I mean, yeah, it is. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. And I'm gonna be honest, dude, I tend to lean a little bit more on being... There were some moments in Tears of the Kingdom, like when I found out... Oh wait, I don't want to say any spoilers. I almost said a spoiler, I just caught myself. When I found out about something about a certain character transforming into something else, that I actually almost like wanted to, like, oh man, I got emotional when I found out about that for the first time. No worries, dude. Here, let's... Here, take a fire flower. Take a fire flower. Ah, yes, I do. I do as well. Yeah. You pick it up and throw it? I don't know. It's just random. I mean, in the World 1 boss fight, there was like these Bowser bombs that were soccer balls. So, yeah. So I mean, they use a lot of sports stuff here. And then the Chargin' Chuck is supposed to represent American football, you know. So, yeah. By the way, random question: are you into watching sports at all? Okay. Yeah, it is. I'm a huge fan of I watch a lot of American football. Yeah, and I'm actually, check this out. I'm in a fantasy league for fantasy football where it's called the Paper Mario Fantasy League. And we play. The guy who started it is a huge Paper Mario fan, and so I'm playing in a league with 11 other guys who are super into Mario, Paper Mario, and they love like American football, NFL. So like we talk about like both stuff, and yeah, in the chat. And what's cool is that every year we play a game to determine our draft order. So like for example, there's 12 of us. And we played Mario Kart, and however you place, 1st to 12th, that's your draft pick. 1st to 12th, yeah. And this year we did, I convinced the guys to do Smash Bros, which is really cool. And I ended up winning 1st place in the tournament. The guy that I played in the finals was really good, but I main, in the tournament, I mained Kirby and Samus a little bit, and my anchor is Dark Pit. Yeah, that's my anchor. I love, it was cool oh yeah, watch out for all that. But anyway, I wanted to go back to talking about Tears of the Kingdom's presentation, because I love what you had to say about it. Yeah, dude, like, I'm totally with you. Yeah. Oh, Oh, dude, I remember I actually made, like, I actually did end up making a video for YouTube on it, but I actually made, like, a quick video just for my friends, and sent it, like, how to do the memories in order without spoiling the story. I'm actually gonna do all your viewers a favor right now, and I'm not gonna spoil anything. If you guys haven't gotten any of the memories yet, there is a certain geoglyph, which is like the green outline, that's up north to the left in Hebra. That is one of the last ones you should get. I got that one first, and I was like, no! Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know. I was so mad because I wanted to pace myself with the memories. Like, I thought I figured out the order, because I thought you had to follow Impa. Like, because Impa was at the first one, and then she goes to the... Yeah, she's at the Forgotten Temple, or sorry, she goes to where the first one is, and then she goes to the Forgotten Temple, and then she goes to where the 6th dragon tier is. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Oh yeah, I went there before getting the paraglider. Yeah, so I had to manually climb, so I had to build stuff and manually climb the wall of the Great Plateau. Yeah, and that was fun. Because I thought you get for some reason I'm like, okay, I should be able to find the paraglider here, and I was able to get the fabric, but not the actual paraglider, so I had to literally... Yeah, I didn't go to Lookout Landing immediately. I literally went straight to the Great Plateau, and then I saw there was like higher level enemies there, and a Yiga clan fight. I was able to beat the Yiga clan fight, but it was crazy. Because when I left the Great Plateau, I had to climb down. Because I only had 3 hearts or 4 hearts, and so I didn't want to die from fall damage, so I had to climb down the wall. Yeah. Yeah, there was. With the eyes. With the eyes, yeah, I love that one. Yeah, that was good. But, what was I was gonna say something else about, the presentation. Yeah, because we were talking about the presentation of the memories. Yeah, so, the fact that we... Oh, okay, yeah. So the fact that we even have to tell, like, our viewers right now to, like, watch out for certain, geoglyphs, I don't like that. I really don't like that at all. I actually... Yeah, Breath of the Wild, even though there was, like, maybe 1 or 2 memories that did spoil a previous one, Breath of the Wild still did a better job at keeping the memories, like, each one has, like, its own little story, you know what I mean? Yeah. spoil. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was saying, yeah. Oh, yeah. A little bit more than important, I would say. Like, story defining. Oh, yeah, let me... Oh, do you want me to do it for you? You want to get up there? And then I'll hit it. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, man, this guy's annoying. Alright, let's do this. Nice. Alright, let's go. Yeah, I did not like the way how we have to literally warn people and say, oh, watch out for spoilers. That's like literally within the game's like own way of working. It's, yeah, that I really did not like that at all. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think I remember actually hearing an argument about the opposite. Like, but these are Tears of the Kingdom haters. There were some Tears of the Kingdom haters saying that, like, oh, the new abilities are just like debug abilities that are legalized, you know, and yeah. Yeah, we definitely did. But I do want to say another thing about the ARM abilities. I actually kind of wish there was a little bit more history behind them. Like, they played a little bit more role in the story, if that makes sense. Right. Yeah. Oh, no. First group death. It's okay. Yeah, dude. I really kind of wished that, like, I kind of wished also that you got to use, and I won't spoil the, well, actually, I guess, is it spoiling the final boss if I say something that's not in the final boss? Like, if I say this is not in the final boss, is that spoiling the final boss in your opinion? A specific ability. It has nothing to do with the characters or story, any implications at all. Okay, well, here, I'll say this instead. In the boss battles for, wait, actually, now I'm gonna have to think about this. Now I'm gonna have to think about this, hold on. Yeah, go for it, no worries. If you ever want to, like, pause and, like, have me play, you could just go bubble. If you ever, like, want to just, yeah, just check something. Yeah, go in bubble. Go for it. You're not in bubble yet. Oh, it counted as a death. It's okay. Just, you'll be in a bubble now since you're coming back, so you're good. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, because of... Okay. But, here, I'll say this, what I was trying to say earlier, is I did not like the way that like, you never had to use, like, okay, when you fight a stone Talus, like a battle Talus, and you can use Ascend to get up to its top and then fight the bokoblins up there. So, you don't have to use Ascend. So one thing that I wished that they had in older Zelda games is that you actually had to use one of the older abilities in a specific fight. Like one of the abilities that you get. So like, for example, they did. Yes, yes, dude, yes. The bombs. Yep. Yeah, dude, exactly. And that's what did not carry in Tears of the Kingdom. So kind of to continue our conversation about, like, you know, Rauru not using the abilities. Oh. That's true. That is true. Yeah. Yeah, I think that would have been a lot better, and it would have felt like a little more connected to the ARM abilities, like, you know, and kind of what you were saying, like you wish you saw in a cutscene like Rauru using Ultra Hand or well, actually, you know what? They did use Recall a lot in cutscenes. Yeah, okay, so they used Recall a crap ton, which also, in my opinion, Recall is the most impressive ability. Like, when I think of Tears... Yeah, yeah, that was close. I think... Yeah, I think I could say that I like Recall the most. And so, yeah, Recall was an integral part of the story, but, like, Ultra Hand and Fuse and Ascend were not. Which is kind of... I kind of would have liked to see Rauru, like, build something. Like, build a wall and protect himself. I don't know, but... Yeah. Oh, yeah. Go for it. Characters that we don't... Ah, yeah. And you know what's crazy? What you just said right now might connect to my new theory that I just mentioned about Princess Ruto. We might be on the same page. In that video, by the way, for my viewers and for Nishquik's viewers, that video will probably be coming out by Thursday night, and I will complement it with a short as well. Yeah, so yeah, this is like, it's one of those videos where you're like, okay, I could literally make 2 videos out of this, you know? Like, have you ever like been working on a video and you're like, okay, I could literally turn this into 2 videos? Yeah, it's one of those. Because it's just... Yeah, it's more like of a... Like, a specific part is taken out of the video in the short, just because the video mainly focuses on one topic and briefly touches on another. Anyway, we have not talked a lot about this game, so, yeah, so anything you like about this game or anything you don't like, I'm curious, like, your opinions on this game. Is it one of your favorite 3D Marios? Format. Yeah. You mean... Oh, okay. I got kind of confused for a second. I thought you were trying to say Mario Odyssey. Did you mean... Or... Wow, that's interesting. Yeah, Mario Wonder, I'm so hyped for it. I was literally talking to like a couple of my friends. I was just like, dude, I'm excited for Mario. Like, I just randomly said, I'm excited for Mario Wonder. You know? Wow. How interesting after the video you made. No, I'm good, I'm good. I was just texting someone I knew. I was just like, yeah, I'm live, and they're like, send me the link. And I'm like, that's gonna take a second. Just go to my channel, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, let's see. But yeah, dude, I agree. It is a huge bummer that Mario Wonder does not have online. But that made me think of something. Did Mario Bros. U Deluxe, did that have online? I don't think it did. Here, I think I got an idea. Interesting. Yeah, you know what's interesting is, oh, that's not good. I just got a text from one of my friends who's watching my stream, and he's saying that from his point of view on my stream, your audio is not working. Here, Cool. Yeah, I guess we'll figure that out as we go. We still got a whole long stream to do. We're not even halfway, which is awesome. I'm good. I'm glad. Yeah, dude. Absolutely. Highly super grateful that you literally encouraged me to stream, and because literally, dude, if you didn't convince me, I wouldn't have done it. I'm gonna be straight up. I'm gonna be honest. I wouldn't have done it. So thank you for that. Let's see. Okay, so the good news is that I got a text back from my friend. On my stream, they were able to hear you before, so it's not like this was a problem that happened the whole time. I don't know. Let's see. Okay. But you can't hear him now. I am going to check my little settings here. Okay, I'm checking my settings. Weird. Huh. You are coming from the video capture device to... Here, go for it. Here, do it again. Say something a little bit louder. I feel like I saw the waveforms pick it up. I feel like I saw it pick it up. Yeah. Yeah, because I think what I have here is I have the source that I have for our webcam is from Discord, and so I'm thinking that it might be through that. But it's weird how it was working before. Let's see. How interesting. Right, because that's my mic, which I can only hear. My video capture is the game. Yeah, so it's disc. Wait a minute. How does this even? Oh, it makes sense because it's coming from my mic. Okay. Got it. So it's Discord. So how do I do like Discord onto the desktop? Should I just enable the desktop audio? You know. You know what? I think I figured it out. It's because I muted my desktop audio because I have for fun music in the background, like that way I could listen to something. But I realized that's probably why they can't hear you, because my audio, yeah, because my audio and me talking is coming from my microphone, my Yeti that's right here, and so they probably can't hear you because OBS's audio is connected to the desktop audio, which is what's playing the playlist of music right now. Yeah, so I don't know how I'm gonna approach this I don't know how I'm gonna approach this. I don't know how I'm gonna approach this, but you need to come back on, so we're gonna put you on. Is there any way I could do like, you know what? I'm not gonna worry about that. I think what I'm gonna do. Yeah, we gotta hear our conversation. So I am going to figure out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn off this unless people don't mind it crossing.
Yeah, probably instead of the music, make sure the audio is matching with the Discord audio source.
Okay, I'm gonna text him and see if you can hear him now. You should be able to hear.
Yeah, I'm gonna be talking. Oh my god, I'm gonna get the roulette. Nice.
Whoa, that was like perfect. I'm gonna record that. I recorded that.
I did nothing. I did nothing.
I have that saved on my Switch, the Switch 30-second record.
Yeah, I got it too. I did absolutely nothing.
Cool. Wait, what do you mean you did absolutely nothing?
I just like jumped normally. I didn't like time my jumps or plan my jumps or anything. And we got 8 lives from that.
Nice. Cool. I'm going to probably here, let's go back here. Cool. Awesome. Cool. So yeah, my friend texted me, he said the audio's good.
Yeah. I can be heard now. Nice.
Yeah, I just turned.
You gonna continue playing?
Oh yeah. Let's go, man. I'm gonna try to turn up my.
Do you want to do the ghost house or this one next? Up to you.
I am good with. Oh, here, let me get the.
Oh,
Cool. I'm good with Ghost House. Let's do a Ghost House.
You know, the first ever 2D Mario game I ever played was Super Mario World on the GBA, right? And the ghost houses always creep the heck out of me. I was not a fan of the ghost houses. Especially Super Mario World.
Ooh, I almost moved the camera. Okay, cool. Alright, I'm good.
Can you distract the boo?
Yes.
Oh, what?
I'm trying. Let's see, so what else were we talking about?
We were talking, yeah, what were we talking about right before this? We were talking about, Mario Wonder, right? Or anything after that? That's the last thing I remember us talking about.
I have...
Mario Wonder, as Game of the Year,
Ah.
is a, oh, no, Mario Online Multiplayer. Mario Wonder Online Multiplayer.
Okay, yeah. So I was gonna say, honestly, I was playing New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe with a friend of mine, and this friend is okay at the game. And when we got to like the harder worlds, there was a lot of struggle, and then I played the game with more people a couple days later with a different group of friends, and I realized that I actually think that 2D Mario is very difficult to get a good multiplayer going.
Yeah.
I think this game actually does it really well, to people's surprise. Because I think with 3 spaces, there's like, for example, in New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, you're having 4 people jump on one little block, you know, and that's so tough. Whereas in this game, like, I mean, obviously this game's platforming can get, you know, difficult, but, you know, there's more for us to jump around, run around, land on, different approaches we can take, you know, this game is definitely way more well-suited for multiplayer. But the 2D Mario games, I just feel like, aren't, like, unless, like, that's why I'm looking forward to what they're going to do in Mario Wonder. Because I want to see if they can improve, like, the multiplayer, you know, and make it less chaotic, right?
Yeah, because, New Super Mario Bros. Wii, I used to play that a lot with my friends back in, like, middle school, right? And it was fun, but, like, in hindsight, we would get into fights a lot because we would, like, throw each other and, like, get each other in, like, really stupid situations, and it was crazy. It was just chaos.
Yeah, I've argued with people playing Mario Bros. U Deluxe, and yeah, it was not. Yeah, it was just like, oh, why do you always have to die when I die? You know, it's like, you know, it's like more pressure. I feel like the game is actually harder. Doing it multiplayer, you know, I just feel like 2D Mario is not well suited to be multiplayer unless it's done in a very smart way. So I'm very much looking forward to how they're gonna do it in Mario Wonder.
What other 2D platforming games have? Oh, come on! No,
Oh, ding it! Oh.
No. What other 2D platformer games have online multiplayer? Can you think of any?
2D platform games that have online multiplayer? No, I can't. The only other platformers I could think of are like, I don't know, like I think of Metroidvania games. They're technically not platformers, but yeah, but I think of, like, when I think of 2D games, I think of Metroidvanias, I think of, the only other game that is coming out, at least, like, a new game, is Sonic Superstars. That's the only other game I could think of that also is trying to do, and I'm really curious to see how online multiplayer is going to work in that game. Or, sorry, not just multiplayer in general, sorry. It's probably not online, local multiplayer.
With Sonic games, it's a lot tougher because just how fast you get with Sonic.
Yeah, yeah. I'm like, how is that even gonna work? Like, Sonic is gonna go super fast. Like the goal of Sonic is to like finish the level like in record time, and to do it really well. You know.
Yeah.
Here, take that.
Do you remember Sonic Rush?
On the DS?
It was on the DS. Yeah, that was one of my favorite games.
I actually never played it.
It was very, very good, and it had a very interesting soundtrack. Like I still remember some of the songs, and it's like
I heard a couple songs.
Kind of music in that game.
Ooh. Whoa! Oh, you made it!
I made it!
Wait! Oh, there's a green star over there. All good.
Oh, there was? Can
Yeah.
we go back? Like,
No, we cannot.
my bad.
No worries. Sonic. So, yeah, I never...
This is a scrolling level!
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
I didn't realize it was a scrolling level.
No worries. I mean, this specific section is scrolling.
I don't like the scrolling levels in any Mario game.
Ooh. Oh, group death. Hey, at least we could go for the green star.
Just moving
I
around
think
too
we could
much.
go. Oh no, we can't go for the green star. Anyway, speaking of Sonic, I never played Sonic Rush. I did play. I think I've played all of the console Sonics in the modern era. So whatever. Yeah. So from like 2005 to 2000 current. I've played except Sonic Boom because I heard that game was horrible. But I've played all the modern like 3D Sonic games.
Oh, if I was to be standing on that, I could have gotten.
Yeah, I just died too. I kind of messed up. Hopefully you don't die by the time I come back. Oh.
Pushed off.
I'm so sorry. I
You're good.
cannot. This is so chaotic. Oh.
Yeah, this level is there's a lot going on.
Oh
Okay,
well.
I can't get into a bubble anymore. It's just not letting me get into a bubble.
I think it depends. Honestly, I don't know how to answer that. I think it depends. But what was I going to say? Yeah, so about Sonic, I'm kind of curious on your opinion on Sonic because I have one of the craziest hot takes ever in oh, can we actually make no? That would have been cool. I have one of the craziest hot takes ever in Sonic history.
Yeah?
So I want to, but before I get into that, I want to hear your opinion on modern Sonic the Hedgehog games. Like, so we're talking Shadow the Hedgehog to Sonic Frontiers. Like, what's your opinion on that?
Oh, well, some of them I have enjoyed, but I will say this, I just can't get into a bubble. It's, like, bubbles seem to not work in this level. Wait, let me try something. Oh, I don't think I can become a bubble in the midair. It's not letting me. Yeah, so modern Sonic games. There are some I have enjoyed, and there are some I have not enjoyed. And there are, by some I have not enjoyed, I mean that, I used to be a huge Sonic fan when I was a kid, but there are two video game franchises that I used to love a lot as a kid, but I don't really like that much anymore. One is Sonic, another is Pokemon. And Pokemon, yeah?
I agree with you on Pokemon. Also Sonic a little bit, but keep on going about that.
Okay, first, you go on the green platform, or yeah, on the wooden platform.
Nice. Okay, we're gonna make it.
Sonic, I wouldn't say the games being bad kind of just didn't make me want to play them. It's more that I just didn't feel like playing them after a while. Like there was a lot of games that came out and I just couldn't keep track of all the releases, and then some just didn't really interest me as much. I will say I played Sonic Rush. I really enjoyed Sonic Rush. I played. Oh, use that thing.
I know, I'm getting these extra coins, trying to see if I could get you back.
Probably not with 47 coins.
Okay, I'm so glad I prevented our first game over. I'm so glad. Whew.
Yeah.
Keep on going, Sonic.
Sonic Rush I liked. I played some of the classic ones. Sonic Heroes I loved. I loved Sonic Heroes as a kid. I loved, what else did I play? I played a bit of Sonic Unleashed. I enjoyed that. I played a bit of Sonic in the Secret Rings. I enjoyed that. Everything after that, I just wasn't super into it as much. Oh, I played Sonic Colors and I enjoyed Sonic Colors. Everything after that, I wasn't too big on.
I think Sonic Colors could have been one of the greatest video games ever made if it was longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was too short. I think it is one of the better Sonic games. I beat Sonic Generations in one sitting. Have you ever played Sonic Generations before?
No, I've not.
Oh, it is definitely worth a shot. If you liked Unleashed at least a little bit, and you liked
Generations is good actually.
And you like Sonic Colors, then yeah, Generations is good. 3DS version is alright. I would recommend playing it on the. You can play it on PC.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah, if you ever wanted to give that a shot, definitely recommend it. So you fell off after Colors. So
Yeah.
so you were kind of. So did you just not care about it anymore? You
I just wasn't as interested anymore. Oh no, not this. And then that was around the time of Breath of the Wild and stuff, like when that was coming out. Not really, but like after during the whole end of the Wii and Wii U era, I was kind of in a slump when it came to video games, because I was like, oh, when is the next Zelda game coming out on the Wii U? It's taking so long for it to come out. And then even then, like, the Wii U era just kind of wasn't really appealing to me that much, unfortunately. And then on top of that, like, I was just busy with like other things in life. And then, wait, what's this? Oh, you can only use it with Peach.
Exactly. Only Peach can hit that switch.
Yeah, and then I was trying to get into like other games, like on PlayStation and PC, but even then I wasn't super interested in those either. But then I just like took a break from games until Breath of the Wild, and then Breath of the Wild kind of like fixed everything with my interest in games. And then it was Breath of the Wild and Xenoblade Chronicles, and that kind of brought me back into games.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, Xenoblade really kind of gave me like a resurgence, especially when it came to story-based video games. Like, I was like, the reason I fell like headfirst into Xenoblade is because I was basically kind of looking for a game like that. I was looking for like a game like Zelda with like a vast like world with like world building and lore and a good story and good characters and all that, and that's what Xenoblade had, and I was like, yes, I needed this, and that kind of like reinvigorated my interest in those kinds of games. Xenoblade and Persona, because around the time of the pandemic is when I had the chance to finally get into the Persona series, which I've always wanted to get into, so I played those as well. Have you played Persona before?
No, I haven't. I gotta give it a shot.
Yeah, Persona's a lot of fun, and they're all on, like, the main, like, the big Persona games are all on Switch now. Like, Persona 3 Portable, Persona 4 Golden, Persona 5 Royal are all on Switch. Very, very, very amazing games. And I'm very excited for the remake of Persona 3 coming next year as well. Very excited for that.
Yeah, dude, I gotta give those games a shot. Xenoblade, Persona.
Yeah. They're long though, so take your time with them because they're very long.
I mean, I guess we're in another. I guess we're gonna. Well, I think next year we're gonna get a lot of big Nintendo releases, and we could also talk about this too. But I think next year we're gonna get a lot of big Nintendo, like Prime 4, 3D Mario, like a lot of big games to look forward to. But I do think after that we're gonna enter a little bit of a video game slump. because you know we got a lot of PlayStation exclusives coming out this year, last year, and then also Nintendo. Same thing with Microsoft. So I think like kind of after next year we're gonna enter a little bit of a slump with video games, and I think that probably would me to get a good time to get into Xenoblade, because I actually
JRPGs,
yeah, you're starting to sell me on Xenoblade, to be honest, because another one of my really good friends who's like I think he's literally the only other friend I have like in person who's into like Nintendo as much as I am, and he loves Xenoblade.
Yeah.
And you have told me great stuff about Xenoblade as well.
Fantastic, and I always say this: anyone who loves Zelda games should at least give Xenoblade a shot. Maybe they may not enjoy it as much as Zelda, but they should give it a shot, because a lot of what I love about Zelda, Xenoblade has, and a lot of what Zelda doesn't do, what I'm missing in Zelda, Xenoblade does. So they kind of complement each other in that way.
Ah, interesting. How that is very.
If anyone in the chat has played both series, you can either vouch for me or tell me that I am wrong. Because I don't know if you know who. Do you know who Xenogamer is?
Xenogamer. He's.
Yeah.
I think I do know who he is. He was actually in one of Nintendo Black Crisis Theory videos. He's into Zelda and Xenoblade and Splatoon. Yeah.
Yeah, he's done a lot of Zelda videos which are really good, and he made a video which I love. Like, I really love this video. It's basically saying like I love Xenoblade as a Zelda fan or something. And I actually did a podcast episode with, I'm pretty sure you know who this guy is, Triforce Trends.
Yeah.
I did a discussion with him because Triforce Trends also plays Zelda. So I talked to him about that. I was like, how did you get into Xenoblade as a Zelda fan? There are a lot of differences in the franchises, but I also think there's a lot of similarities, which makes them both very awesome. They are two of my favorite video game franchises, and I tell people this. I'm like, if I hadn't started with Zelda, and if Zelda didn't have like this huge like impact on me as a fan of video games, then Xenoblade probably might just be my favorite video game franchise. But Zelda is Zelda. Like, Zelda is the best, and Ocarina of Time is like my favorite video game ever. Because it's Ocarina of Time.
Oh yeah, Ocarina of Time is. Even playing, I'm playing the Nintendo 64 version on the Wii U, and the controls are super delayed, but I'm like, I still love this game.
Yeah, it is the game that kind of like set me on course to enjoying the games that I do today. Oh,
no worries.
I waited too long. But yeah, anyone in the chat, I think we have a decent amount of people in the chat. If you have any ideas of what like future games we're gonna see next year in 2024 and beyond, let us know.
And that's the next thing I wanted to talk to you about is your kind of going into, because I have some questions, because I know you've talked a lot with Andre's Restart about Switch 2. But before I get into that, do you want to hear my hot take on Sonic?
Well, oh yeah, I want to hear that.
All right, so
what is that?
Check this out. This is gonna blow a lot of people's minds, but I actually think, despite there's one teeny little flaw, but other than that, I actually think that Sonic Unleashed is the best Sonic game ever made.
Yeah.
Yes.
I wouldn't say no to that. I mean, I'm also not a huge Sonic fan, but what I know about Sonic Unleashed is that the daytime levels are very good. The story was interesting. It was a very unique take on Sonic. The only thing that I didn't like was the Werehog was cool. The whole idea of the Werehog was cool. I think some of the levels were a little weird, but otherwise it was fine. I actually never played the game fully. I just rented it from like our local video store when I was a kid. So I never beat it, but when I played, I actually kind of enjoyed it.
That's cool. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, dude. I mean, did you play the Wii version or the PS3? Okay.
Played on Wii.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I do think that the Xbox 360 and PS3 versions are superior to the Wii version. I actually played the Wii version in its entirety. I beat the Wii version, and then I went back and I played the PS3 Xbox 360 version. And I'm like, wow, this is just amazing.
That's cool.
Yeah, I just think I just can't. I love the story.
You know what's funny about Sonic Unleashed?
What?
Is whenever you go into Werehog mode, and whenever you whenever you're just like walking around and exploring, there's not much stuff happening. There's no like background music or anything. But when you get into a fight, it goes into like full-on jazz music out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I thought that was so funny.
Yeah, dude. You know what's crazy? Fun fact, my most viewed video, which was like my, the one where I tried to predict a dungeon in the Faron region.
For Tears of the Kingdom?
Yeah, for Tears of the Kingdom. Like that's literally my best video ever. Towards the end of the video, I actually used a nighttime Sonic Unleashed song in the background while I was talking. Yeah. Yeah, that's how much I... Yeah, and it worked well with the video, so super glad, yeah, that one of my best videos has something to do with Sonic Unleashed.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I don't have much to say about the game because I played it a very long time back, but I do remember from what I played, I did enjoy it. Yeah.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad you enjoyed it because I think like IGN gave it like a 2 out of 10, like something insane.
What?
Yeah, dude.
IGN's reviews are pretty bad.
Yeah, I agree.
Like they give games that deserve lower scores high scores. They give games that deserve higher scores lower scores. And did you hear their controversy with the Xenoblade Definitive Edition review?
No, I didn't, but I know you made a video. You made a video on I think it was Zelda games. Like, are they like are the reviews like paid off or something? I don't know. I think you made a video along the lines of that.
I made a video basically saying, does Nintendo get a pass from critics?
Ah, there we go. Yes. Yeah.
Which I disagree with. Oh wait, so you can pass the star power over to me?
Yes. So here's what's really cool is if your invincibility is about to wear off, if you just touch my guy, I will pick up on it. Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
I'm coming.
My bad.
You got it. 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 But
I didn't jump far enough. But yeah, so basically for the Xenoblade Definitive Edition review, IGN gave it a decent score. They gave it an 8, even though it deserves a 10, but that's besides the point, it's fine. But they gave it an 8. They're, so IGN and other video game journalism sources, what they do is they have different people doing different things for one review. And it's, I don't understand how that's possible. So they have like one person who writes the review, one person who edits the review, one person who does the voiceover, and it's kind of convoluted because that led them to get a lot of things wrong. They mispronounced character names, they mispronounced a lot of things, they gave wrong and incorrect information about the game during specific moments. They spoiled major plot points in the game, and they later had to go back and edit it out and apologize for that. And it was a flat-out disaster. And everyone was like, Xenoblade Chronicles got like a triumphant remaster on the Switch, and like IGN like disrespects it with this review, and like it was whatever. Like again, like an 8 out of 10 isn't that bad, but like the way they did that review was very, very poorly handled. Oh, was I not supposed to do that? It was.
Wait, how did I die? I wasn't dead. Oh, I guess because you went far away, so I went into a bubble. Ah, whatever.
Yeah, my bad. I thought I was supposed to do that, but
Well,
I was too distracted by
Let-
Xenoblade.
let's grab a power up before going on, because this part's a little tricky. Alright, it should be in here. There we go. Right there. Oh, no. What the heck?
Do you have the super mushroom?
I do have the super mushroom. Yeah, so you, yeah.
We'll get the red ring then.
That's so interesting. So what did IGN, I think I might have missed that part, but what did IGN end up giving the Xenoblade, what like score did they give it?
Oh, they gave it an 8 out of 10, which is like not bad.
Okay.
Again, like the score they gave was like not bad, even though I just think it deserves higher than an 8 out of 10. But the problem was that they just really haphazardly put that review together, and they have misinformation, they mispronounce character names, they misremember plot points, it's a very haphazardly put together review. If anyone in the comments remembers the Xenoblade Definitive Edition review from IGN, it was not very good. And yeah, they had spoilers in it. That was the big thing. They had like major spoilers in it, and everyone was like, "Hey, you can't have this in a review for the game because it spoils like a major plot portion of the game." And then they later had to go back and edit that part out. And like, good on them for doing that, but at the same time, they didn't have to even have it in the first place because it was a major spoiler. Oh, come on, I missed it. Oh, get it!
Oh, so close. We both almost got it. Anyway, kind of segueing into another topic. So, I'm actually making a Switch 2 video. I'm actually gonna join the trend. I'm actually gonna make 3 because I was making 1 and then I realized, you know what, this could be 3 videos. So I'm actually gonna make 3 because, dude, there's just so much to talk about with it and the speculation, and I know Nintendo Prime and Andre's Restart have covered it like many times, and there's just so much to talk about, you know? You know what I'm saying? Ooh, hopefully you don't die.
What are you most looking forward to? Or I wouldn't say most looking forward to. What do you think Switch 2 needs the most to be like a quality console?
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna have to. Oh! I think that's a group. Our first group game over, I think, yeah.
No.
It's okay. It's fine.
But what are you looking forward to the most with Switch 2?
Man.
It's a tough question.
It is a tough question to ask me like off the top of my head, because there's a lot of certain things that I think it needs to be successful, but I think for me what would impress me the most is a focus on it having the ability to be a home console at the same time. Because when we think about the Switch, I didn't realize, but I actually believe that most, not the hardcore audience like you and me, but I think majority of the casual audience, which is majority of the Switch's consumers, play it handheld.
Handheld, yeah.
Yeah, and so unlike people like you and me who are very serious about our games, you know, like most of the casual audience.
I play handheld a lot because I play RPGs a lot, and a lot of the RPGs I play, I like to play them handheld. Like, I don't know if you've heard of the game Live Alive or Live Alive.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Live Alive. There's many ways you can pronounce that game, but I've been playing it recently, and I played a lot of it in handheld. Because you know what's funny is, I got to a major part of the game recently, and major part meaning like there's like 8 stories in the game. Oh my bad. But there's 8 stories in the game, and I beat one of the stories. And I didn't realize that after I beat that boss of that story, I didn't like save the game and turn it off. All I did was I just put my Switch into sleep mode, and that's all I did. Oh, I'm gonna try to. Yes.
Nice.
But yeah, I just put my Switch on sleep mode, and what I was going to do is I was going to like take out the game card and put in Mario 3D World, like, today, right? But then luckily I saw that I was still, like, I hadn't exited out of the game, and then I realized once again that I hadn't, like, officially completed that level. I just beat the boss, but there was still, like, dialogue I had to go through, and, like, I had to save the game and all that, right? So, luckily I realized that before taking the game out and replacing it with Mario 3D World.
Wow.
But, yeah, but no, that's just me saying that, like, I still play a decent bit in handheld, but, like, I think with a lot of what Switch people do, I think with the extra power, it will be more of a home console approach. And I think they're going to... I think it'll be sort of similar to Steam Deck, where, like, Steam Deck is mostly handheld, but you can still dock a Steam Deck. Yes! You can still dock your Steam Deck, and you can still, like, do things in dock mode, similar to a Steam Deck. But it has that extra power and that capability to, like, play powerful games.
Yeah, that's kind of like exactly along the lines of what I want for the Switch 2, pretty much, is I think of it like the more home console approach, because if you think about it, like in the viewpoint of a casual consumer, they haven't really had like a main home Nintendo console since the Wii U, or even the Wii, for, you know, if we're, oh jeez, that is really bad. But, yeah, this is a pretty hard level. Yeah, so, honestly, I think, like, if they have, like, a more home console approach, maybe, like, the dock, maybe, like, the selling point is, like, the dock, where, like, the dock is, like, shiny, it's, like, not really, like plastic, kind of like the ones we have. It's, like, and it has, like, multiple components, and the dock is, like, this is, like, a home, like, Nintendo Switch, like, home station type of thing. I mean, not saying that that's, like, the name, but, like, kind of, like, more like the idea. You know, where, like, this is, like, where you put in your Switch and you get, like, the deluxe experience, you know? Like, I feel like that would be a great selling point for me, because because for me to actually want the Switch, like, I just got the Zelda OLED Special Edition.
Yeah, oh, okay.
Yeah, and before that, I've been rocking with the March 3rd, 2017 Wii U. Yeah. Switch. March 3rd, 2017 Switch model. And so for Tears of the Kingdom, I decided to get the OLED and the Tears of the Kingdom Special Edition one, just because I know that...
Come back.
Oh, okay. Oh!
Yeah, okay.
Alright.
Jump. Yes! Oh!
Ooh, this is gonna be really tough. Okay.
No, I think we got it. Oh, okay.
Oh, you're good. Just, okay, stand still and wait for me. Don't go for the jump yet. Let those guys fall off or do their thing, and then we'll have to plan it. Okay, so we have two options. We could either jump off and hope we make it, or we could deal with those guys down there. What do you want?
Where are we falling to? Just right below?
So earlier when we were at this part, you actually almost made it. So but your x-axis was a little off, if that makes sense. So you see where I have Toad positioned? If you were to jump off without moving towards the waterfall, you would have landed on the platform. So if we jump off of this and not...
Like right over here?
Yeah, like we should land on a platform. It is going to be a little bit risky, so let's keep on wall jumping to kind of figure out where to go. Do you want to go for it? You want to go for it?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. Oh, it's right there. We just needed a little bit more.
I didn't know it was all the way to the right. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's closer to the waterfall. Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna focus a little bit more right now, so we could get this level out of the way.
No, but real quick about Switch 2 though. I I do think the home console approach is good. I don't want them to neglect the handheld side. Handheld is what. Oh, my bad.
No worries.
That was my bad.
I agree. I don't think there's no way in heck if Nintendo is a smart business company, there's no way in heck they're gonna neglect the handheld. By the way, we are both on our last lives, but I think there's no way they're gonna handle the. There's no way they're gonna disregard the handheld part of it. I do think though there should be a little bit more of a push on the home system. Like, you are getting this console or this dock, you are getting the Switch 2 because its dock will provide a grand at-home experience that's more powerful, that even though might not be the best hardware, is still very strong hardware.
No.
Oh.
Did you see that? I fell.
Yeah.
I fell on the place that I was supposed to go.
Yeah. But yeah, just to kind of say that again, yeah, there's no way they're gonna neglect the handheld. They got to keep that. That's a very important selling point. But they're gonna need the at-home experience that, even though it might not be as powerful as your PS5, it can still provide something that's way better than any than the Wii U or Switch ever was able to provide.
Yeah.
You know, so I think
in the end, I just want a more powerful Switch, and if that's all it is, then I'm totally down.
I think it might actually, like, well, what's your opinion on this? That it's more, the power comes more in the docked mode than it does come from playing it in handheld mode. To kind of...
I would still want power in handheld.
Yeah, I do too.
It's not the same handheld experience.
But then again, dude, it's so hard. Like, now that I have the OLED, I cannot imagine going back to an LCD screen. Like, and the fact that they might actually do that, like, according to the patents and rumors and stuff, you know, that, like...
It's a little unfortunate.
Yeah, like, what are you gonna do to make up for the lack of... I mean, I think Nintendo Prime brought up a great point about the, like, mini LCD lighting, where it's like...
Where's the... Wait,
Sorry. Yeah, right there.
Oh, come here.
Oh. No, just go. Oh. Nice.
If anyone in the chat has some Switch 2 predictions, let me know.
Yeah, that'd be cool to hear what the fans have to say. But yeah, dude. I mean, yeah, I want the power in the handheld. Oh no. Oh man.
I wanted to at least get those.
I think on time for this level we're good. I think we just have to really focus on our platforming once we get in that last section.
All right, let's get all the red coins.
Yeah, guys, we are in focus mode. Oh!
Yeah, we are totally in focus.
Yeah, totally.
All right, this is the hardest part.
Yeah, it is. Okay.
Yeah, no, yeah, keep going this way. Yeah. Oh, nice.
Alright, let's hit it. Cool. Keep on going, now go back. Hold back, hold forward. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna go for the end.
Yes,
I'm
go.
just going for the end, I'm going for the end. Here, let's get the... Oh.
Nice. Nice. We did it, finally. Guys, we did it.
Oh man, that took too long, but it was fun. We had a lot of good discussions.
Oh, yeah.
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 Yeah. So, in my Switch 2 video, that it's currently in the works, I think it's actually going to come out before my big theory video that I'm planning for Thursday. I actually think that it's important that they don't drop, like, I think they should continuously still release first-party Nintendo games on the basic Switch for at least, like, a year or more.
Oh, yeah. What's your take on backwards compatibility?
So
Are you very firm on wanting backwards compatibility?
I think look, I don't mind whether it's backwards compatibility or not if they... Oh, you accidentally picked the same level. But I don't mind backwards compatibility or not if they do this, which is they release like Switch 2 and Switch games, like the first party ones, side by side. So kind of like PS4 and PS5, where there's like Miles Morales, there's a PS4 and PS5 version, you know, Horizon 2, Forbidden West, there's a PS4 and PS5 version. So like if they do it like 3D Mario and Prime 4, there's a Switch version and a Switch 2 version. If they sell those, then I think if they could successfully do that, then I think backwards compatibility is not that big of a deal. Only if they could do that. Now, if they don't do that, I feel like that'd be really stupid. If you don't, like, if they're not gonna do like 3D Mario, if it's exclusive to the Switch 2, from that point on, if all first-party exclusives are on the Switch 2, I don't think that's a good idea. I think that's a horrible idea for sales, because
they need to like slowly migrate people over. Not all at once.
Yeah, not like the Wii U and the Switch. Like the Wii U was like a hard end. Like you got Breath of the Wild, for those who were patient. You got Breath of the Wild on the Wii U, and then hard end. Like for the Switch, it cannot be like that at all.
Yeah. And the reason for that was because Switch was a... Oh, this is the Mario Kart level.
Yes, yes. I literally did this level last night with my friends playing this game.
What's it called? Was there a name for
it? Mount Mush Dash, I think. Mount Mush Dash, I think.
I was recently I was playing Super Mario Kart with one of my friends. It was like a huge Super Mario Kart fan, like the original Super Nintendo Super Mario Kart.
That's awesome. I've never played that one.
I introduced him to F-Zero for the first time as well.
Dude, I gotta try F-Zero.
It's so good, like especially F-Zero X on. Do you have Switch Online, the expansion pass?
For Nintendo 64 and Game Boy Advance, no.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Because, yeah, F-Zero, the first one is on the SNES, so you can play that there. But the N64 F-Zero is also on Switch Online. Yeah.
Man.
I was playing that.
Do you think there's gonna be a new F-Zero game one day?
I really hope so, because it's a really awesome franchise. Nice.
Do you think it's an absolute crime that Captain Falcon, who represents F-Zero, has 2 courses in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe,
and he's not even in
the game, and you can't play as him? Do you think it's an absolute crime that he's not in the game?
I don't think it's a crime, but I also think it's very weird. I think it's just very like strange of Nintendo to make a decision like that.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, put him in. Like he'd be so funny, like in Mario Kart, like you know, with all his voice lines from like Smash and stuff. It'd be hilarious. It'd be awesome. And it would be fun to play as him, and they even have his cart. You could even use an F-Zero
Yeah, you can use the Blue Falcon.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Blue Falcon was all the way back in Mario Kart Wii. I remember.
It was. That's
yeah,
true.
You could play like with the. I miss the Mario Kart ones. The Mario Kart 1, yeah. Oh, the Mario Kart level, yeah, we just did that one, Henry, yeah.
Sorry, Henry. It was fun. We did enjoy it.
Now we're back on another Bowser train.
Yep. But yeah, Switch 2, I really want to see backwards compatibility. I think it's, I mean, if they're not selling the games side by side, then they gotta do it. But how's this? What do you think about this? What if they, like, so when you're getting a physical copy of a Switch game, what if they still keep like the box art the same, like the logo for the Switch? You know, like they don't even, like, for example.
I was thinking they do that just to like minimize the confusion. Because people will be like, oh, I don't want to buy the Switch 2 version for my Switch. So, like, if they just carry over, that would be good.
Yeah, like, they literally keep the physical box art the same, like the Switch logo. Like, it's not like the Wii and Wii U where it was like a white outline and then it was like a neon blue outline. Like, they literally don't even change it, you know. I think that'd be smart. I'd be okay with that. You know. Now here's some.
The reason why GameCube games are rarely ever ported is due to analog controls. Yeah.
Analog.
Oh, are you saying in regards to F-Zero? Oh, my God. Analog trigger. Yeah. Are you saying that with respect to F-Zero?
You might, before you go in there, let's get this. Here, you might. Oh. Nice.
Yeah, I was.
Here, the boss is probably in there, so here, you're gonna take this. Oh yeah, you got it.
GameCube games are... I feel like they've been getting some decent remasters lately. Like, we got Metroid Prime, we got Pikmin 1 and 2. Skylar, have you played Pikmin 2? Or, sorry, Pikmin 4?
You know what? I was actually just talking with my friends. I have not played any Pikmin game ever.
Okay, because I have another content creator buddy, Nintendo Mania. He loves Pikmin, and he is honestly saying that Pikmin 4 is his game of the year over Tears of the Kingdom.
Honestly, even though I haven't even played any of the Pikmin games, I probably agree with him. Not to hate on Tears of the Kingdom or anything, I still loved my experience with Tears of the Kingdom, but, like, if, you know, you think about Ocarina of Time, this is like a mini rant, you think about Ocarina of Time to Majora's Mask, right? That's 1 year, and I get it, it was Nintendo 64, it was different hardware. You think about Wind Waker to Twilight Princess, 3 years. You think about Skyward Sword to Breath of the Wild, 5.5 years.
Yeah.
We waited a little over 6 years. I know the exact math. 6 years, 2 months, and 9 days for Tears of the Kingdom after Breath of the Wild. And for me, that wait is not justified. Like, if, like, let's say you gave me
what is missing in Tears of the Kingdom for you?
A lot of things, but like if you were to give me Tears of the Kingdom like in 2020, like let's say you time traveled and you gave me a copy in 2020, I probably would have loved it even more. I just don't think the wait can be justified. So what was missing for me in Tears of the Kingdom, I think, was like also the $70 thing too is like, here's the thing for me, like when I play video games and see movies, like there's a bar, and if there's like stuff like, oh, you waited 6 years for it, it is now, instead of $60 to $70. Like literally my expectations just keep going up. Like I'm like, okay, I have like before I even play Tears of the Kingdom, I have like this mental like expectation for it. And it was not fulfilled. when I played it, and I think what was missing was like your video going over the presentation of the story was poorly done. I think a better presentation. I think more memories too. Without giving spoilers, there's some things that happen behind the scenes that I wish we got to actually see with the characters in the past. Like certain characters interacting with characters in certain ways that like it just jumped forward in time. Like in Tears of the Kingdom, I don't recommend getting these memories first. I recommend doing all of them in order. But memories 7 and 8, the Dragon Tier memories 7 and 8, so the one in Lurelin Village and then the one in North Hebra, those are like immediately after each other. So you can make 2 cutscenes immediately after each other, but you can't like fill in the gaps of what happens like before and after that for the other cutscenes. And so that was a huge like negative for me. I also I actually also learned to appreciate the ending more after I've seen the ending a few times. Because at first I enjoyed the ending.
I think it still has my favorite Zelda final boss fight, and that was amazing for me because before that it was Demise. It was my favorite Zelda final boss fight.
That one was pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah. Demise was he's still one of my favorite boss fights of all time, and the fact that I won't say what the Tears of the Kingdom final boss is or what happens, but the fact that it beat out Demise for me was just amazing. For me personally. Yeah.
Definitely better than Breath of the Wild's final boss.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Everything is better than Breath of the Wild's abysmal final boss.
Yeah.
That was such a disappointment. Like, there was some friends who unapologetically told me, they're like, hey man, I actually kind of like that final boss. And I'm like, guys, you like it because it's the only Zelda game you've played. I'm sorry, that final boss is not up to Zelda's standard.
I do have to admit, I got hardcore goosebumps when I heard courage may not be remembered, for it is never forgotten.
Yeah, that's my favorite quote in the series, actually.
Yeah.
It predates one of the worst final bosses.
Yeah, I mean, that, even me saying that right now and remembering, like, I still have the feeling of when I first saw that. I was like, dang, that is a fire quote by Zelda. Yeah, that is like really awesome series defining quote right there.
It basically, like, it's basically everything that Link is in just in one quote. That is what that quote is, literally Link.
Yeah, exactly.
Need not be remembered for it is never forgotten.
Yeah,
but I will say, the reason I think Tears of the Kingdom took 6 years is one, the arm abilities are just crazy.
Yeah, Recall. Recall took a long time.
And Ultra Hand Fuse, like, just seeing that gameplay demonstration, I was like, this is why it took 6 years. I understand now. Another thing is the layers: sky, surface, underground. The changes in the surface, the creation of the depths themselves, the creation of the Sky Islands. Those Sky Islands were not much. There was still a decent bit up there that you could do. So having that integration of going from up in the sky, down at the surface, into the depths, having that work on Switch and having that be like genuinely good, I thought that was another reason why it took so long. Another reason is, I don't know if you remember them saying this in one of the interviews, but they basically said that the game was done in 2020 when they were going to release it then, before the delay, but they chose to delay it to add extra polish to it. Because I'm actually kind of glad
So the game was ready in 2020?
Sorry, not 2020. 2022. The game was ready in 2022 when it was supposed to come out, but then they delayed it to just add some extra polish, and when they did that, they're like, hey, we can add more polish, do this and that. I wish that, I think that extra polish was mostly to make the arm abilities work a little bit better and just have seamless transitions from the sky to the surface to the depths and all that. But
yeah,
what's happening?
It's just a camera view.
But I think that I wish that during that time, maybe they could have added more side quests, more things to do, more like story connecting tissue and all that. But otherwise, like, I feel like the game, for me, justified the 6 years, but I can see where other people are coming from, because there's a point in the hype cycle for Tears of the Kingdom that I just stopped consuming content for the game because I was like, the more theories I consume, the more content I consume, the more my expectations are gonna go like sky high, and I don't want that to happen.
I wish I did that. Honestly, I kind of, not gonna lie.
You know what helped is the fact that Xenoblade 3 was a huge 2022 release for me, so I had my mind occupied with Xenoblade 3.
That probably did help. I do have to say, I wish I did not see. I mean, I kind of had to see it for like YouTube purposes, like I wanted to react to it and stuff.
Yeah.
But I kind of wish I did not see that last big trailer for Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah.
I feel like I would have been like, whoa, you know, like playing the game.
Yeah.
Like I feel like it would have been, because that's what sucks with a lot of trailers nowadays is. And this is with movies too, movies and video games, where like certain trailers reveal too much of a game's story, to the point where the plot becomes predictable.
Tears of the Kingdom, I wouldn't say it revealed too much. I think it gave us different kind of expectations based off of what we saw in the trailer, because from what I saw in the trailer, I thought Ganondorf would be around in the present. I thought we'd be interacting with Ganondorf in the present. I thought Sonia and Rauru, like I just called them the two Zonai people. I thought they would be around in the present. I thought all of this was happening in the present. The whole time travel thing, I didn't expect any of that. That was a little bit of a surprise for me, and that was something that a lot of people were theorizing, and I was like, I don't really want that. But it ended up being the case. But yeah.
I actually, when Zelda said at the end of that trailer, she's like, Link, you must find me. I think even in Nintendo Prime's reaction, he was like, ooh, in the past, you know, like he said like a funny joke. But even before I saw that, I'm like, okay, Zelda's clearly not in Hyrule, but she is in Hyrule because I recognize like the Great Plateau and stuff. So I'm like, why is there an issue? Why does Link like need to find her? And so I was not surprised at all that time travel was there.
Yeah, that made me a little upset because I didn't want Zelda to be a damsel in distress in this game. And in hindsight, I don't think she was. But that whole line of Link, you must find me, I was like, come on. They had to end the trailer with that.
Yeah, that's
because
true.
Especially after Breath of the Wild, I was like, I really hope she has more of an active role in the story. Oh, I should have popped the button.
No worries, but yeah, that's a tough part.
But, yeah, I really liked the final trailer because it showed off the depths finally. It actually showed all 4 dungeons very, like, vaguely. It showed off all 4 of the dungeons.
You know what? It actually did.
It did, yeah. It didn't go inside of the dungeons, but it showed all 4 of them. It showed the Wind Temple, like, it didn't show the Wind Temple, it showed the,
one of the boats.
Ships outside of, yeah, it showed the ships outside of the Wind Temple. It showed the Fire Temple. It showed Link running up to the Fire Temple. It showed the Lightning Temple coming out from the ground. And it showed Sidon and Link fighting up in the Water Temple.
It did. Absolutely. Yeah, but let's see. Is there anything... Let's see, you did ask me, is there anything else I wish Tears of the Kingdom would have had? I think if I, like, were to really wish for one more thing, I think it would be...
Oh my god!
The one thing I was actually hoping for, and, like, I'm glad we got the depths. Like, I'm cool with that, although I kind of wish there was still a little bit more than that, especially because the depths felt like a little empty sometimes. Like, I felt like...
Yeah, the depths did feel a little empty, but just the fact that they were there in the first place was really awesome.
Yeah, I still, like, enjoyed it. Okay, we have to make it over there. I made it.
Can I please?
Oh, you can go down there and get some... No, don't tell me... Ah. I bubbled because you were too far away, and so it counted as a group death. Ah. That really sucks.
Also, wait,
Yeah.
Alright, yeah. Let's go. Oh Oh my god, dude, these bugs like bounce you off like so far away.
Yeah, they're like
So
the timing for the bounce is pretty tough, not gonna lie. I was hoping, and you know what's funny is I was gonna make a video on this, but I had to cancel it because remember when Tears of the Kingdom got leaked, there was a bunch of videos I made, and like I kind of like overthought it. Like I'm like, oh, I don't want to be wrong when people already know like certain things.
Yeah.
So it kind of hurt me from like wanting to make more content. So I just kind of, oh jeez. Okay, I gotta focus. Yeah, I really gotta focus.
Oh no. Hey, we got some like safety nets there.
Oh dude, you gotta be kidding me. Oh. Yeah, that part's tough.
This is so annoying.
Alright, we got this. But it was expansion of the map horizontally is the biggest thing I wanted because I actually made...
Yeah, we got a vertical expansion, but going beyond the bounds of Hyrule would have been nice as well.
Dude, I actually, I have some, like, footage where, with some of the invisible walls where it says you can't go any further, and they're in really bad places. Like, there's one that's connected to, like, a debris from the Sky Island that's, like, in the south area, like, southwest, and it looks so bad. And I'm like, dude, you couldn't even just, like, push the boundaries for the ocean a little bit? That way, like, it'd be more fun to do sea travel and stuff like that, like, make boats and stuff. I was, like, super, like, disappointed in that. There's also...
I should have let you have the cat.
That's okay. Also, Yona straight up lies to you. I don't know if you caught that.
Oh, she says she's from another, like, she's outside of Hyrule, right?
Oh, well, I thought it was you for a second. Crap. Oh, come on.
I bubbled! Yes, it finally allowed me to bubble.
Oh, okay.
Something killed me, I don't know what, but... You got this, you got this.
Okay, it's okay, because there's another... Yeah. Oh my gosh. No!
Okay. How does Yona lie to you, by the way?
So, there's actually a certain side quest, I don't know if you've done it yet, where you get all the Zora armor. And this actually really hurt me. I remember when I, like, it felt like a knife to the chest. Because I was really hoping everyone on YouTube, like all the Zelda content creators, were like itching for underwater travel. And so and Andre's Restart made a great point that with Ascend, when Link fell in the water in the demonstration trailer, it turns on, like you could do it in the water, meaning like you can ascend to get to the surface of the water. So I got excited thinking, oh my gosh, that proves it. There's some sort of underwater traversal. And so after you complete the water temple, you talk to Yona and she helps you get the rest of the Zora set, because you get the shirt to help you go up waterfalls, but like the helm and the greaves, like the hat and the legs part of it, you talk to her and she actually says like, oh, I know of something that can give you the ability to move in water freely. So obviously I think Nintendo of America's translation was really messed up, because she literally, the way it's worded in the game is a power for you to move in water freely.
Okay.
Move in water freely.
Oh, yeah.
And so
that means like Skyward Sword swimming.
Yeah,
basically.
and so when I read that in Tears of the Kingdom, when I read that for the first time, Yona says, hey, I have like advice for you on where to find like this item that can give you the ability to move in water freely. I'm like, no way. Underwater traversal's here. And then it was literally, and then once I did the side quest, it was just literally the Zora set from Breath of the Wild.
Oh yeah.
It was literally the set. And that really got me upset, because I was really banking on underwater traversal. Like, I had an expectation for underwater traversal, and then after seeing Andre's Restart's video from the demonstration, about it turning on in the water, I'm like, dude, there has to be underwater traversal. And then when Yona said,
that's why there was a point where I stopped consuming Tears of the Kingdom content, and like I would see all of this stuff. I would see it like some videos. I would see it on my feed, or I would even sometimes watch it. But in the back of my head, I was like, this is probably not gonna happen. This is probably not gonna happen. This might probably happen, but this is probably not gonna happen. So I didn't. For me, I had my expectations high, but I didn't have it. Like, I didn't have a checklist of things that I wanted, because there's always the case where Nintendo would probably not do it, and I didn't want to get my hopes up.
Yeah, it was kind of hard for me to not get my hopes up, and I'm actually working on a Tears of the Kingdom review video where I think, like, my title is going to be, like, I think it was, like, the greatest game that did not reach expectations. I think that's like the title, and so I'm gonna and so I'm going to like in my review I'm gonna bring up so many things, and that's one of the things I'm gonna bring up is the like Nintendo. It is so hard for me to not have expectations when I've waited over 6 years and you up the price on the same hardware.
You know, another reason why a lot of us felt that way is because of the lack of trailers that they showed of the game. They weren't like frequently showing us things, so that led us to kind of have more of expectations, I think.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I did have one video where I felt like I kind of caught it, where even though I ended up falling for it anyway, like where I kind of felt like look guys, this Tears of the Kingdom is supposed to be a victory lap type of game. It's not supposed to be the next big leap in Zelda franchise gaming. You know, it's not like the next big thing after Breath of the Wild. It's like a victory lap. Like Breath of the Wild sold so well, the Switch sold so well. Nintendo is in a perfect opportunity to like gain profit, huge profit from releasing like a direct sequel that reuses almost everything. And it's funny because, like, I literally told my audience that, but I myself kind of didn't believe it fully, which, you know, it's just,
It's tough, especially with a game like Zelda, to have expectations high. Like, I'll give you another example. Also, this will probably be our final course, if you're cool with that.
It's 3:09. Yeah, we said like 3:15. Yeah, let's go.
This will be one of our final courses. Also, I want to look at the chat real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
GameCube as a whole.
Go for it.
All GameCube games require. There's some that still do that. Yeah. I feel like there's a lot of GameCube remasters coming. I heard F-Zero GX and Thousand Year Door could be coming. We also got.
Thousand Year Door, please.
Yeah, we got Metroid Prime, we got Pikmin 1 and 2, Twilight Princess and Wind Waker might be coming as well, so that's one thing. I'm not a Pikmin fan, I've played Pikmin 3, it wasn't really impressed. Interesting. I might give them a shot. All 4 of them are available on the Switch, so I'll play them eventually. If I recall, Pikmin was supposed to be on 64DD, but it was moved to GameCube because 64DD's poor sales. That is very interesting. That is something I did not know.
I thought Pikmin was originally Super Mario 128.
Oh,
and
that is even cooler. I need to look into that because I remember Mario 128, and in my head I was like, how did that game turn into Mario Sunshine? So if that game became Pikmin, that makes all the more sense.
Yeah, it was kind of split into two, because essentially, like, if you look at I think it was like the Space World 2000 footage, so like that was like before E3 days when Nintendo was doing like their advertising.
And this is where the GameCube Zelda tech demo happened.
I
believe more realistic.
I believe so. Yeah, I believe.
Yeah, the Space World.
Yeah. So, what was I gonna say? So there was actually like footage of them doing like them getting 128 Marios on screen as like a joke. Yeah, as a joke because 64 plus 64. So yeah, they wanted to do that, and then I heard that Miyamoto like really loved the idea of controlling multiple things at once, and that literally turned into Pikmin, whereas like all the 3D platforming stuff turned into Mario Sunshine. So like, the original like plan for like Mario 128 was like insane. Like you were gonna control 128 Marios at once, and then also platform, which sounds kind of ridiculous. Like imagine in this game we get 64 double cherries,
Yeah.
Yeah, like how are you even gonna do that? So especially on the GameCube. So I mean, it makes sense why it would kind of transform into
Oh my
something
god,
else.
I can't do this. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, let's not die.
If I could just ascend right up here.
Ascend.
Yeah, definitely ascend.
Check. Hey, so what would you think about this? What if they did a 2D Zelda game and they brought back, like, they tried to do like, obviously this would have worked really cool on the 3DS, but they tried to do a thing where a 2D Zelda game where you can use Ascend and phase through the ceiling.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's sort of similar to Link Between Worlds wall mode. So if they have something cool like that, then yeah, I'm totally down for that. Because I remember you made a video on 2D Zelda games, which was very, very good. Anyone in the chat who's interested in Zelda, you guys should check that out, by the way. But it was like, if they can easily, like, if they're making 2D Marios, then I see no reason why they should make 2D Zeldas.
Yeah.
And they always have cool mechanics in Zelda games, so I'm really, like, also I think they should bring those Four Swords games to Switch, because one of my friends who's in my Switch Online family plan, he was like, hey man, are the Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games multiplayer on Switch Online? I was like, no, those aren't the Four Swords games, those are the multiplayer ones. So like, they should bring back Four Swords, or do another like,
Oh.
I missed the jump.
It's okay, we're good. Oh, what?
Oh no, what?
Do you want to
I didn't know
go?
we had a game over.
You want to go for the end of the level? Yeah, let's go for
We'll
it.
do that. It doesn't seem too difficult. Yeah, and like we're approaching the near end of the stream, but if anyone is, so if anyone is still around, you guys should check out Skylink Shock in the description below. His channel is down there.
Absolutely.
Very awesome Nintendo and Zelda stuff.
Absolutely, and right back at you, man. Yeah, for anybody on my stream, please check out Nishquik Pops. This guy is awesome. He goes into a lot of RPG games, some of them not Nintendo specific, like Persona, but he loves Xenoblade, which is really cool. If you guys are into Xenoblade, he is your guy. He also loves talking about Switch 2 speculation, Mario, and Zelda as well, especially Zelda. Huge fan of Zelda as well.
Yeah. I have a lot of Zelda videos in the works. I have one very big Xenoblade video releasing on Monday, and I just finished editing it today. I'm very, very happy with how it turned out. So that's one thing. Switch 2 speculation, I'll see how it goes. I haven't been as into the idea of covering that lately. I might just wait until something is officially announced. But, oh my god, how am I supposed to do this?
Well, I mean, you have been talking about it on your live streams with the other guys, yeah.
Yes, I have. Yeah, whenever I'm on someone else's podcast, I do chat about Switch 2 with them.
And cool. I'm trying to think about.
Oh, did you see that?
Oh, I'm trying to get the green star.
Oh, get it, yeah, get it. And then bubble over to me, if you can.
Got it.
Oh.
So, are you opposed to? Because I know we both love Zelda here. Are you opposed to a Breath of the Wild 3, or do you just want them to move on?
No, I don't want Breath of the Wild 3. I am opposed to that idea. They can't be in the same Hyrule again.
What if
I really hope they do not do that.
What if it's a crazy thing where it's a 2D game that was made with
Oh.
Breath of the Wild Hyrule.
Oh, like the,
In a 2D
like the
game.
tech demo. Like the tech demo they did for Zelda Wii U.
Yeah, but they actually use at least a portion of Breath of the Wild's world, but in a 2D.
Yeah.
And then,
Well, it would also mean some of the characters are coming back and stuff. I would just more so hope for a fresh start with Zelda.
oh, make sure we both don't die. Okay.
Oh, yeah, if you fall on the poison, you still die.
Yep. That is correct. That's quite a bit.
Oh, my bad.
Oh! It's okay, we got
That
the
was
checkpoint. We got the
stupid of me.
checkpoint. We're good. We got the checkpoint.
Wait, I want to try doing this again. I like landed on one of their heads. Oh, no.
Oh wait, we already got it. I forgot. 3D World is very nice. Unlike the 2D Mario games, like if you get like a star coin or a star after the checkpoint, you would still have to get it even if you die.
Yeah.
But this game is very nice. Even though you got it after the checkpoint, you still
It saves.
yeah, you still don't have to get it again.
It's very generous.
Yes, this game is very generous. I do have to say. You even every time you respawn, you're also Super Mushroom already. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're already like normal size.
Okay. Oh.
Now, here's another cool question. Did you like Age of Calamity?
Not really.
You don't
I
really-
don't hate it. I didn't buy the game. I just don't like the idea of its story.
Really?
I don't like to hate on it because a lot of my friends really enjoy that game, but it just wasn't really for me. It's not what I wanted.
Oh, interesting. Is it because
I didn't want a happy ending. I'll say that.
ah? Okay. Well, would this interest you?
Yeah.
So, as we
I
know,
would be. Sorry to cut you off, but I would be interested to see what they do with the story of an imprisoning war.
there we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Warriors.
There we go. That's what I was gonna say. Cause,
Yeah.
oh here, let's make sure we actually, before I say anything, let's make sure we don't die. Ugh. Whew.
Not too high on the flagpole, but at least you made it.
But I was gonna say,
Yeah.
so you'd be interested in the imprisoning war, because it makes sense. I mean, you look at the. I'm assuming you know the end of Age of Calamity, and how it's a happy ending in an alternate timeline. Well,
So what could happen for the imprisoning war?
So in Tears of the Kingdom, we know that Calamity, Ganondorf rose to power and was able to break his seal because Calamity Ganon weakened the castle, which weakened the seal. That still happens in Age of Calamity, even though it's 100 years earlier, technically. Because, you know, so Ganondorf can come back in that timeline that it established. So check this out. I would be okay with no Tears of the Kingdom DLC if we got Hyrule Warriors sequel next year.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I think it could come sooner than we expect because Koei Tecmo would be working on it, and Koei Tecmo is separate from the Zelda team.
They're
So
fast.
They could be,
yeah.
Yeah, they could be already working on it because like we had Fire Emblem Warriors, Persona 5 Strikers, what is that? Age of Calamity, then Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes, and then we can get Hyrule Warriors Imprisoning War, something like that.
I think
that would be pretty cool. Yeah.
I think the Imprisoning War, I can't see them any other title. It's just perfect. Hyrule Warriors and the Imprisoning War.
Yeah. I think that would be I would be very excited to see what that story would be like.
So you're into that, right?
Yes. I just hope there isn't crazy retconning like they did with Age of Calamity.
Well, technically it's a separate timeline, so I guess they could retcon if they wanted to. But it's interesting to think about, you know, Age of Calamity spoilers matter or no?
I think it's fine. The
Okay.
game has been out for like 3
All
years
right.
now.
So, with the Champions of Breath of the Wild alive at the end of Age of Calamity,
Yeah.
it's interesting for me to think about the Breath of the Wild champions seeing Tears of the Kingdom Ganondorf. Wouldn't that...
Especially Urbosa, because Urbosa knows. Urbosa knows.
Yeah, Urbosa knows.
Hi, Samuel. I've been live for the past 2 hours and we're about to end the stream. So, you missed out on all the Switch 2 discussions. Unfortunately.
Switch
Samuel.
2, Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah, we talked all things Switch 2, Tears of the Kingdom, everything. But you can watch the VOD back on either my channel or Skylink Shock's channel. Also, you should check him out in the description below. Check out his stuff.
Zelda videos. Oh, sorry to cut you off. Keep on going.
No, Samuel might already know you from the Andres Restart Discord, so he might know you from over there.
Oh, nice, cool. But anyway, speaking of Urbosa and Ganondorf, oh, what?
Yeah, Urbosa knew that, she says in a line in Breath of the Wild, she's like, Calamity Ganon once took the form of a Gerudo man, and this makes the fight a lot more personal. So, yeah.
You know what makes things even more interesting is, you know what Urbosa says before saying that line?
But
She says, she literally calls out Naboru.
really?
Yes.
What did she say? What did she say?
She literally says Naboru, and obviously it's implied that
She
Naboru...
said this, right? She's
No.
talking to the Divine Beast.
She says Naboru. I look it up. I promise you. She literally says Naboru, ... and then says Calamity Ganon took on the form of a Gerudo. That makes this more personal.
No way.
Yeah, I swear.
Yeah. I'm gonna look this up right now.
Yeah, dude. If I'm wrong,
If you can find it as well, send it over to me.
if I'm wrong, that's the craziest Mandela effect I've ever had in my life. If I'm
Yeah.
wrong,
But why does she say Naboru's name?
that's my next theory, dude. That's my next theory.
Divine Beast.
Just do Divine... I would go with Divine Beast Vana Boris, and then see if someone finished it.
Urbosa's Fury cutscene. Let's see this.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Urbosa's Fury cutscene.
Hold on a second. I can put this on the stream as well. Hold on.
Here, I'm looking for it too. Oh, man, yeah.
Give me just 1 second. I'm gonna do something on OBS.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I'm going to switch over to this. I'm gonna turn off my webcam on Discord, but I'm gonna stay on Discord. Just give me a second. No.
All right, I have it. I have the cutscene ready. It's playing right now. All right.
Why is my thing being so...
All right, got the cutscene.
I don't know why my webcam is...
Yep. Okay, I'm not crazy. She does say it indeed. Here, pull it up on stream.
It's Naboru's name?
Yes, and
No way.
what's interesting is that no other character in...
Dude, why was no one talking about this back when the game came out?
I mean, some people did, but I mean, I hope nobody beats me to this video, because I got a video that the script is almost done. It's coming out on Thursday. Now I might even make it faster, because now all of you guys know.
Oh my god, she does. Oh my god, what?
Yeah. So what's interesting?
What?
What's interesting?
Yes. She says Naboru, Legend of Gerudo celebrated over the ages. Yes. Legend
Yeah.
of the Gerudo celebrated over the ages. So so basically she's just saying this is who we named her after.
Yes, and
I think that's what it is, yeah.
and it's cool because no other character. So obviously the Gerudo and the Zora have very excellent, tracking of their history and lore. For us, the player, to discover. Whereas the Rito and Goron, it's pretty unknown. But But yeah, it's super interesting how Rudo and Noboru are both mentioned. Noboru is literally called out, which actually gives it a higher priority, because you can argue that, like, oh, Japanese translation with the original translation, whatever, you know, you can argue that. But the thing is the actual voice line is Noboru.
That is insane.
Yeah.
This game has been out for such a long time, and I didn't even know this.
Yeah, it's so that's my next big theory. For those of you guys either watching on my channel or Nishquik Pops, yeah, I'm a Zelda theorist. I love making Zelda theories, and that's my next big one that's coming out, is about Rudo and Noboru and the timeline
really cool.
and Tears of the Kingdom.
You guys, and yeah, definitely a lot of my viewers enjoy Zelda stuff.
Yeah, so
Check out his channel. And also shout out to him. He made a very, very awesome video on. I really liked it. It was comparing Zelda, sorry, not Zelda, Midna and Minoru as two like different kind of like older matriarchal like companions, and like what's the word?
I like that word, matriarchal. That's
yeah,
a good
no,
way to put it.
But, like, what is mentors and companions for like Link and Zelda, because Midna is more for Link, whereas Minoru was more for Zelda. But I remember a lot of people were saying like, oh, they're two very different characters, but I see a lot more similarities than I see differences with them.
Yeah, I mean, the whole point of
They even look similar.
Yeah, thank you for that, and I appreciate that, man. Thank you. The whole point of that video, if you guys check it out, was I wanted to kind of put them in this discussion, because what really makes, like, it's all about and there is a little bit of, there's obviously spoilers in that video. The whole premise for that video is spoilers, so it's hard for me to say this, but it has to do when at the end of the game for both of those characters. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
And
how
that
part ways with both of them.
yeah, and so in that regard, like, what makes a better ending, depending on how the story was built for both games, because we know 3D Zelda has changed, its way of telling the story is different, and so does Midna and Minoru were the perfect choice to see what makes a character send off or departing, saying goodbye to a character, what makes it better or worse, depending on how story structures for the games were made.
Zelda games always have that. Like, you say goodbye to King of Red Lions, you say goodbye to Fi, you say goodbye to Navi, all these people, you say goodbye to Skull Kid. But I think the ones that mirror each other closely are Minoru and Midna. Yeah. And with that, I think we are gonna call it for today. Yeah, once again, anyone who is still in the chat, check out Skyline Shock in the description below. Thank you so much for joining the stream, and I hope to do more collab streams like this in the future, just playing games and chatting about it. It was a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
I had a lot of fun.
I enjoyed it as well. Thank you, and I'm glad we got everything to work. And
oh yeah,
you know, there's some audio issues that some of my viewers were telling me about, but I'm glad I got that to work. So thank you to my viewers.
It was a pretty good time. But yeah, thank you all for joining, and thank you, Skyline, for joining in on this. And yeah, to anyone still watching, I have a recent Zelda Tears of the Kingdom story video that I dropped. You guys should check that out if you have beaten the game, because it has a lot of spoilers. And what else? I have two very fun, amazing Xenoblade videos in the works. Amir, hello! I wish you joined like an hour earlier or 2 hours earlier, because the stream is just about to cap off. But hello, and I hope you're doing good, and it's nice to see you. Hello. And I'm looking forward to seeing you stream soon, eventually. But yeah, keep a lookout for those 2 Xenoblade videos coming, and then more Zelda Tears of the Kingdom videos as well, because I've been praising the game a lot. Now it's time to go into critical mode on Tears of the Kingdom.
Yep, yeah, that's correct. I got some of that stuff coming up too. Criticisms coming up.
Yeah, but overall it was still a fantastic game, and I really, really loved it. But yeah, this has been Nishquik and Skyling signing off.
Let me sign you off too on for anyone
yeah.
watching me. Yeah, so yep guys, like Nishquik said, this is the end of the stream. Even on my behalf, we both have the same stream on together. But yeah, just to let you guys know once again, if you didn't hear it already, Nishquik Pops right here. Excellent guy, really cool YouTube channel. I just lost OBS and my camera, but anyway, you guys can still hear me. Nishquik is excellent YouTuber when it comes to Xenoblade and all that jazz. JRPGs super into, as well as like your basic Nintendo stuff. He's been on podcasts talking about Switch 2, and he has made videos on Mario, Zelda, and more stuff related to Nintendo. So check out his channel if you guys like any of that. Cool.
Yeah.
And with that, take care,
Thank you guys
guys.
for watching, and thank you for the collab, Skylink, and here's to more of those in the future. And I will see you guys in the next one later.
Peace out.
Okay, stream has